just have not been there.
And it's Miller penetrating. Great D that time from Bowen. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Knicks in New York.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Towns. And Levine subbed in for Kevin Martin. And then for Sacramento, Cauley Stein comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Caspian for Kosta Koufos. And it's Pekovic missing. The Kings trailing. Rondo kicks to Freak. Sacramento moving it around. It's Gay on the wing. Jang defending. Outside for Rondo. For the lead. Good. Rondo's got his third bucket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Heck, and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the pass to Caspi. They set the screen. Pass to Gay. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gay's got for the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And here we can check out the story on Andre Miller. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Rondo kicks to Caspi. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Gay. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 2nd in steals, 7th in field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And, you know, back to your original point, I mean, he's just a tireless worker, plays that hard-nosed on-ball defense. Most guys just can't shake him.
Miller, the pass to Bjelica. He feeds it to Miller. Jang with the screen for Miller. Pass to Dang. 13 feet away. Sacramento grabs the miss. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Gay with it, and it's Miller picking him up. And there's the feed to Freak. Dishes it to Caspi. Freak with it. He's got 11. Right side Rondo. Drills the 3-pointer. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Freak 3rd.
those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Bielitsa, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. Now we get a chance to check out
Playing too much on the perimeter. Just look to dump the ball inside.
Take a look at the Kings. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, Minnesota, 2 spots down.
And checking out Sacramento, they look ready to make all their fans forget about last season's horrible showing. They've already picked up some impressive victories.
Greg, this is a much improved squad. I mean, I don't know where they'll end up in the standings, but they'll be better than a year ago. Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
They set the pick. Passes it to Bowen. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Gay with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Gay's got 10 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the paint. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. You look at Gorgui Dieng and his development in the league out of Louisville. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the... He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
Just a sensational performance.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money. so far, Freak, but it's time we make. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at?
I
think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Oh, man. Anthony Davis. One of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie, but it's the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brow.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from the Kings take it to the hardwood. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Lakers at the Staples Center.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor.
Sacramento. And the Pelicans also making a change. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis the forward tandem. And it's Asik in at the 5. Here's Gordon. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gordon's got 6 points. The Kings trailing. Collison dishes to Freak. Kicks to Cousins. No luck.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
Gordon goes in, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Kings have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Feeds to Collison. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Cousins with a screen on Asik. Here's Gay. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Gordon, the pass to Davis.
He is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, 'cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. Pelicans leading by 4. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I caught up with Coach Alvin Gentry. I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Pass to Caspi. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Cole. Shoots from the elbow. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Gay, using his post move to get the 2 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Cole kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. From 10 feet out. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Asik. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Freak, 3rd.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Yeah, and I think it's a unique talent and instinct he has. I mean, timing out the dribble, seeing the pass before it happens. Really excellent hands when he goes to strip the ball, and I think he's only going to get better.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
The Kings making a switch here. Koufos is checked in. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. They set the pick. Caspi dishes to Freak. And Caspi has it in the corner. Koufos the pass to Bowen. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Rondo. Freak kicks to Cauley Stein. Here's Koufos. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Babbitt's checked in. Passes it to Anderson. The 11-footer can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one's good. Freak.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Anderson, a screen on Rondo. Here's Cole. There's the pass to Ashe. Anderson dishes to Cole. Back to Anderson. He kicks to Pondexter. From deep. Good. Pondexter's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Not enough on that one as it misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Cole. He's covered by Rondo. Screen by Ashe. Here's Cole. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 1:05 left to play in the first. Here's Rondo. And a wide open look for Freak. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Well for New Orleans, shooting to start out this game about 43%. And Cole kicks to Ashe. Here's Babbitt. Anderson, a screen on Rondo. Cole, the pass to Pondexter, and it's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Rondo dishes to Koufos. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Anderson outside. Here's the 3. Rondo with the rebound. Tries from 16. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Cole. Got it off in time. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive... Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Sacramento, Bowen in at shooting guard. Quincy Acy out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Loose Collison, and it's Bellinelli in at the 3, the small forward. For Sacramento, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
And Cole kicks to Gordon. Dishes it to Usher. Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Puts it up from 15. And that's collected by Gay. Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Looked like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him, Greg, confidence in every other part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season. But he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
The drive by Gordon. Second chance shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And here's a look at stats for Caspi. How his last 10 games have gone. 4th and 3-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
Koufos checked in for Rudy Gay. And New Orleans also making a change. Pondexter's checked in. Cauley-Stein passes to Bowen. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Asik dishes to Babbitt. Anderson kicks to Pondexter. Lets it go from deep. Cole's shot is good. And this game is tied up now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
There's a good screen. And it's Rondo penetrating.
Rajon Rondo, guys, really needs to operate in a system that's point guard centric. He needs the ball to be effective. Pushing it, driving, dishing. When he has to play off the ball, that's when trouble starts.
He's off on the second.
And you know, Rondo, a strange year shooting the ball last season. For a good stretch, he was shooting the same from the free throw line as he was from three-point range, about 30%.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors provided a nice lift. He had 12 points, but also put up 4 boards. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Anderson passes to Cole. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Greg, you were talking about Rondo, and his shooting woes have been well documented. Clark, he tried to tap into Dirk's old shooting coach to help him out while in Dallas.
You know, a good portion of this might be mental at this point for Rondo. He is getting to the point in his career where I think it is what it is for him in regards to his shooting.
Pondexter kicks to Cole. Now the dish to Anderson. The feed to Asher. Pass to Cole. Launches it. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
1:52 left to play here in the half. And it's Freak missing. New Orleans in the lead. kicks to Pondexter. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And it's Rondo penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. And so here is New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Screen by Asik. Left side Anderson fades and shoots. Here's Pondexter, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Pelicans have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. And he jams it with authority.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
That one goes. Count it.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
17 seconds left here in the second. There's the pick. And a wide open look for Rondo. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so it's a...
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, you know, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Asik in the middle. Quincy Pondexter out there with Norris Cole. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Davis with a screen on Rondo. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Here's Cole. He has 6. Anderson outside. Knocked loose. Here's Bowen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Anderson right side. Shot clock at 6. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Pass to Pondexter. Davis kicks to Anderson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
The kick out to Anderson. Davis with a screen on Rondo. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Bowen. Rondo against Anderson. Rondo dishes to Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Sacramento lead.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And how about Anthony Davis? Grew 7 inches in one summer back in high school. You know, people forget he was committed to go to Cleveland State to play point guard out of high school. But then because of that growth, ends up signing at Kentucky, and the rest is history. So, I mean, you look at that 215-pound frame his rookie season, now up over 240, and that's enabled him to dominate the game even more. And I think it'll also help him improve his health.
Here's Hasek. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
And Davis admitted he might have stayed another season at Kentucky if he'd known how NBA players would go at him physically in his rookie season.
Yeah, they look to punish him, but he's put on the weight he needs to hold his ground now. He doesn't want to get too much bigger, though. Quickness is such a huge part of his game. Doesn't want to lose that.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And checking out some stats for Hasek. Some impressive play from him over this month. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Pelicans trail by 5. Screen by Hasek. Cole, the pass to Hasek. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Freak kicks to Cauley-Stein.
You know, guys, in a draft that had a lot of top-tier big men as the top picks, Willie Cauley-Stein is a little bit the forgotten man, if you will. But he can be a very impactful player now and down the road as well.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hasek with a screen on Rondo. And Hasek kicks to Gordon. No good from outside. Great with Cauley-Stein. His defense is the first thing that you notice. Very adept at shot blocking already. Does a lot of things, Clark, very well.
But, Kevin, I think it's his agility and the way he moves his feet defensively as a 7-footer. He literally can defend all 5 positions.
That's a great point. His perimeter defense, I mean, against smaller players, something to behold.
Outstanding.
Here's Anderson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rondo kicks to Freak. Cauley-Stein with it. Working on Hasek. And now it's a double-digit lead. Cassby's got 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Cole, and it would have counted. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Checked in for Sacramento. Rondo comes in for Darren Collison. Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Bowen in at 2 guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kings leading now by 9. He feeds it to Freak. Poke loose. It's stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Gordon's running. Offensive rebound. And it's Evans missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Anderson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here's Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially, you know, Greg, when you compare last year's stats with other centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
Stolen. And now Sacramento on the break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Anderson. Davis sets a screen. Anderson dishes to Gordon. Off target from outside. Kings leading now by 12. Gay outside. The pass to Rondo. To the middle. Here's Cousins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And that's 12 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Dishes to Davis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Rondo passes to Cousins. That's good. Cousins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. And stolen by Cousins. Gay outside. And here's Freak. To the inside. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Freak. 16 points here for Cousins. Pelicans trail by 16. Anderson, a screen on Rondo. Holiday dishes to Anderson. No good on the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Gay. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Gay's got 15 points here in the second half.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this was by no means a runaway. that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
He kicks it to Rondo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Anderson atop the key. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Inside to the wing on the left. Freak kicks to Rondo. Three-pointer. At the top of the key, Gay. There's the dish to AC. AC off the pick from Bowen. Tries again. The rebound by Anderson. A free throw good from Eric Gordon. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have it.
Well, DeMarcus.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet let DeMarcus Cousins. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He was dead.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti, always the Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Oh, money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.
I'm coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And now be ready.
Everyone, 2K Sports brings you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Nets. In for Brook Lopez. Freaks checked in for Sacramento. On the floor for Sacramento. Bowen in at shooting guard. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Collison in at the 1 spot. Now here's Freak, defended by Jack. Pass to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Gay. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Bargnani kicks to Jack. Screen by Young. Off the screen. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Johnson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the paint, here's Bargnani. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Guys, Bargnani was compared to several other international players when he came out. Some said he was Nowitzki. Others thought he might be more like Yao Ming in terms of impact. Ming was the only other player taken 1 overall who had never played high school or college hoops.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Young. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Johnson. And it's Larkin in for Jarrett Jack. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Lionel Hollins. And Doris, what'd you find out?
I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if he has something up his sleeve, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Rondo. Averaging 9 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Now here's Freak. Ellington defending. Freak dishes to Cauley Stein. And that one's good. Cauley Stein's got his first bucket of the night. Nets trail by 5. Here's Larkin. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Bargnani. Got a piece of it.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
Here's Larkin. But they get it back. Robinson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Willie Cauley-Stein, 3rd. And, of course, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
Yeah, both of them do a tremendous job of defending at the point of attack, not letting guys muscle them out of position. Forces to be reckoned with for sure.
Now here's Freak.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's the screen. Larkin, the pass to Robinson. Down low, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Bowen. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's the dish to Freak. The shot is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Larkin. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Hollis. Jefferson. Here's Ellington. Another one falls for Brooklyn. 1:05 left in the first quarter. The drive by Rondo. Rebound, Brooklyn. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
And here we go. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Larkin. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Robinson against Rondo. Got a piece of it. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Over to the left wing. Here's Caspi. And he can't bank that one in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA.
Let's take them back.
Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
Jarrett Jack is out there with Shane Larkin. Then it's Young. Then it's Johnson. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ahead. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jack.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Cousins. Shot is no good. Good D by Lopez. Gwinnett shooting from the field. 44%. Not bad. The game now all time. And it's 8 points now for Jack.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Collison kicks to Freak. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Johnson, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Here's Collison. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago. Gay against Johnson. Here's Cousins. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And no question, G.A., Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league, Only one playoff. Only one. Count 'em, one. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he were still in Memphis, though, Kevin? I mean, that's one of it. Sometimes it's not always your fault that you're not getting there.
True.
You got to play on a good enough team, and he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency and will disappear at times. So there's some shared blame there as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
There's the pick. Collison kicks to Cousins. Fades and shoots. The shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jack dishes to Johnson. Lots of room. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And, you know, back to Rudy Gay. He's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch. That remains to be completed.
Shot off the pick. Here's Cousins. The rebound by Young.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Larkin. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And thinking more about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career, and that didn't translate into a ton.
And the new group in for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Shane Larkin. Jack against Rondo. Jack's shot is good. Jack's got 8 points in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
The drive by Rondo. Here's Bowen. Pass to Koufos. And that one's good. Koufos has got his first 2 points. Here's Jack. 12 points for him. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
6 to shoot. And Caspi has it in the corner. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Jack passes to Bargnani. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
1:15 left in the first half. Jack against Rondo. Rejected by Bargnani. They get it back. Now here's Freak. Ellington defending. Rondo kicks to Freak. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Caspi for 3. Bargnani grabs the board.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Shot from 12. No good from Jack.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And here's Freak. 11 points in the game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Kings shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Rondo kicks to Caspi. Jack with the rebound. Jack's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Power down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Rondo dishes to Freak. And stolen by Ellington. Tie game in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and now the start of the second half. Neither side sends a new group in for the Nets. Bargnani has checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Johnson. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Larkin in for Jarrett Jack. Sacramento also making some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Freak comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. On the floor for Sacramento, Bowen in at two-guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley-Stein. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Gay in at the small forward.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Now Rondo, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gay can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Larkin. He kicks it to Bargnani. Hits the target from 18 feet. Bargnani's got 5. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Gay drives in. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package of the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
And you know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Kings. Bargnani, a screen on Rondo. Larkin, the pass to Bargnani. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bargnani's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Rondo. He dishes it to Freak. They get the rebound. Cauley-Stein. From down in the low post, it goes.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Screened by Young. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
The Kings making a switch here. Koufos is checked in. Offensive rebound. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Tries again. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Cauley-Stein. And that's 13 points for Freak. Here's Larkin. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Young. Off the pick. And that one's good. Young's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Rondo kicks to Freak. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jack's checked in. Rondo kicks to Caspi. Freak with it. He's got 13. Dishes it to Caspi. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Rondo. Goes back up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Picked by Bargnani. Here's Jack. The shot is off. So the Kings will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Got freed up. Nice work off the pit. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Rondo. The feed now to Bargnani. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Bargnani's got 6 in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, guarded by Bowen. And Robinson throws it down.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
Rondo dishes to Freak, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jack passes to Bargnani. 5 on the clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimmick.
Puts it up from 17. Off the mark. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Kings lead by 1. 2K Sports. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had so for the Nets, Bargnani comes in for Jarrett Jack. Young is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And a change for Sacramento. Freaks checked in. They've got Young. Bargnani is out there with Robinson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gay kicks to Freak. Out left to the wing. Looking to get it going. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bargnani. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Robinson. Brooklyn leading by 5. Outside Jack. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The drive by Collison. Here's Bowen. Young with the steal. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the game Thaddeus Young is having. He's got 10 points and 3 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside too.
Sacramento again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Ellington, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 11.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the three. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
2 on the clock. Gay misses. Nets leading by 11. Poked away. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Screen by Cousins. Gay outside. Gay is doubled. Freak dishes to Cousins. Clock at 6. Freak passes to Cousins.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Lopez left side. AC with the rebound. AC's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Screen by Cousins, and the pass to Bowen. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Freak's got it back down to single digits for the Kings. Jack against Collison. Here's Lopez. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brooklyn with the ball. Doubled by Collison. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. The Kings trail by 9. Out left to the wing. Plenty of space. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Assist from Darren Collison.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th. Exactly 50%. Doubled by Collison. The fadeaway. Young's shot is off. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Doubled by Collison. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
We got to be more physical on defense. They're getting to the middle of the floor. Way
the Kings trail by 9.
Posts. Rotate over.
Collison off the pick from Bowen. The drive by Collison. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
But they recover it. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Jack against Collison. And a wide-open look for Freak. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Nets leading by 12. Johnson dishes to Jack. The wide-open look here for Lopez. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
And Cousins comes over to help. Feeds to Ellington. Johnson attacking. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more. Guy.
As I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff. Your evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your images costs you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature, all right? Take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Oh, ouch.
Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I'm not talking about some focus group, all right? I'm talking about the hood. They don't trust you no more. They see you coming to the arenas wearing them tight pants y'all ballers be wearing. Your high water ankles be showing. Your pants is just so tight, man. Your ankles be choking. Air it out some. People don't see themselves in you anymore. Look at me. People don't recognize themselves in who you are. Okay, you want to recalibrate? Fine, B, go ahead. But recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to rock? Nah, that Shuttlesworth.
With them fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Yo, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make you flossy. Get you a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind these fools that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just throw your weight around, man.
I mean, at least get me some, too.
Yeah, and get some nice free vet, too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yo. Cats be laughing at your corny commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that. Hey, now, I know CC's your manager and all, but everywhere she leads, you can't always follow. Now, I'm not trying to catch no charge, but CC got people out here laughing at you, fam. Now, just let me take care of everything. You the CEO, I'm the CFO, Chief Flossing Officer. You hit me with that bread, and I got you.
CC.
How y'all doing?
CC?
Freak, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what up?
In private?
CC, go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought we were supposed to be having a private meeting today to discuss business.
CC, what you think we're doing?
Am I talking to you? You know what? Y'all ain't talking business. Y'all talking nonsense.
We were actually discussing the questionable nature of the promotional strategy that you and Dom have employed on Freak's behalf. Now, it doesn't necessarily resonate with his core fan base, primarily due to the fact that it negates the legitimacy of his personal background and history in favor of reaching a larger, primarily more disinterested demographic that would prefer to judge Freak's past as opposed to appreciate it.
Yo, what Yvette said, 4 times 25, 100.
Oh, so now you know your times tables. Yvette, occasionally proving that you're articulate doesn't mean you have business acumen. Beyond, of course, your clear mastery of basic arithmetic, we all know you can add up how much Freak makes.
Okay, Cece, that's enough.
No, you know what, Cece? You're absolutely
Anywho,
right.
Freak,
And
the reason-
speaking of basic arithmetic, how much of Freak's money do you take?
Okay, what did I just say about
A
Team
what?
Freak?
A manager?
What did I
Is that
just
what you
say
know
about
No,
Team
the
Freak?
only members of Team
Good.
Freak in here are me and you.
Oh, you know what, Cece? This isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh, snap!
You gonna let her
Hey.
talk to me
Yo,
like that, really?
this
You need
is
to check
way
her
too
now.
cold in. I ain't
Yo,
even
check
talking
her
about
now.
Gorilla. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm out.
You know what? I think
I'm
I'll
out.
join you.
Oh, darlings, please. Please, have a seat. I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess. Hey, yo, I'm saying, dude, what you need to do is hit up these parties. Yeah, you need to show these fools how you still have mad love for the hood. Get you some flossy jewels. Make sure every time they see you whistling the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I ain't leaving my ass.
Hey,
and you
and
know I'll
don't
never
worry
leave our
about
parents
a
in projects.
thing, fam. I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off with that bread. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. You know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? Look, I just want you to know that I'm really sorry. But whatever it was, I can honestly say it was not intentional. All right? Hey, Freak. Think about what I said earlier, man. I ain't trying to catch no charge. Vet, you ready?
Let's bounce.
Cece. Okay, you know I love you more than life itself.
Then how come you always put them before me? I don't put anyone above you, not even myself.
You sure about that, Cece? What would you just call all this? I mean, you come in here blowing up my spot and you insult my brother?
He's not our brother.
You disrespect my woman.
Just trying to protect you.
From who? From the likes of you? But you don't think I realize that I have vultures and blood-sucking leeches in my life? Don't think I realize that you're one of them?
Bloodsucker?
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I think the problem is. It's because you realize you're no better than them and you're ashamed. But in fact, you're worse because we share the same blood. And just because they don't have the same blood running through their veins as us, doesn't mean that they don't love me. Yeah, their love might be flawed, but it's true. What you need to understand is I don't need you to protect me anymore. I don't mind the people closest to me leeching off me. Yes, you do leech off me, and I leech off you too. You love business and you love me. I use that. Vic? Vic? You know he don't mind running these streets. He's my connection to things I don't want to deal with anymore, so I let him do him. I take care of him, and in return, he looks out for me in places you know you can't. And as much as you don't want to hear this, Yvette, she is the eye of the storm in my life right now. She is my only calm. She's my peace, my shelter. I use these people and they use me. I just don't call it that, Cece. I don't call what you do using me. I call what you do caring for me. Forgive yourself and forgive them for using the resources at their disposal to get what they need. And what you need to learn to do is just trust me. Okay, I've always had a good judge of character, even before I was born. Remember? Because I chose to come in this world with you. That's right. It was me and you in the womb just kicking it. Right? Right?
I was born first.
Yeah, you were. Swish.
Some people say you just a hang-around, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Yo, because people just don't know,
They
yo.
be hating?
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just got to make way for that, you know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man, I got my own life, you know? People think I'm just sitting back and riding on him, but that's not the case, yo. I got dreams. I got dreams, yo. See, my boy knows, right? There's two ways that I could do this. I could do it a legit way, or I could do it the crooked way. And I'm really, really, really trying not to do it the crooked way, but Freak can't help me do that.
He could put you on?
Maybe. You got to do what you got to do when you need to do it to get ahead. And that's what I do, and I'm just really good at it. What can I say? I get by, day by day, step by step.